right, man. Let's talk about DJ Reader. Apparently, in June he had a knee scope. So in June he had a knee scope. So not only did he have a torn quad, which he tore his quad. This is the second time he tore his quad. Now I've not got clarity on if he tore the same quad twice. So I can't really say. I don't know if it's the same or it's a different quad. Usually probably the same quad. You know, that's usually one of the stronger muscle groups, you know, in the body, you know, and, you know, the legs, you know what I'm saying? And that quad is usually, depending on the person, it's pretty big, no diddy. Especially a man his stature, so to tear that quad is crazy. But, you know, at the end of the day, that is what it is. And now he had his knee scoped. So anytime you start seeing a man that big, no diddy. You know, come on, now you in my way. Come on, you take your sweet time. Come on now. Damn, old people and women just don't be caring. They speed up. But yeah, anytime you start seeing, you know, a guy that big start having ankle and knee problems and all that type of stuff, that becomes an issue. Now, to be honest, they probably really only need him, you know, for a stretch run and a playoff run. So it really ain't no rush, you know what I'm saying, to get him back. I think at this point it's more of a, you know, hey, we hope Levi and Anazorki hold up, you know, or we hope that Broderick Martin is good or whatever. And if they hold up and they healthy and they good, then cool, you can hold down the fort. You hope Wingo does his thing and all those those things. So yeah, they got the cavalry. Pascal can play inside a little bit, and so can you know, so can the brother. Man, what's the brother's name? Aiden Hutchinson can get inside and rush the passer. So yeah, you know, to me, you know, they should be good. So, but nonetheless, it's just that Brad Holmes' inability to go out there, and he continues to draft injury-prone players, so or pick them up in general. And we just to the point where we keep getting the same players. You know, he get these broken up players. He do it because he get them on a discount when he pick them up. So I definitely understand it. So, you know, you get them on a discount. You hopefully they get healthy and you get some dividends from that. But nonetheless, you know, I don't think they really need him right now. It might show up they do need him. You know, it might show up that they might be getting ran through, you know, like diarrhea going through a person's stomach, that they really need him to stop the run. But to be honest, you know, they drafted there, you know, for a while. When you start talking about Broderick, Wingo, Levi, so when you start talking about a multitude of guys, they drafted there for quite some time. You know, they have drafted there quite some time. So they got a bunch of guys there that you know, that's gonna do their thing. So to hold down the fort. So, but you know, you really need him down that stretch to stop that run. Stop that run and you know, and really, you know, Lee McNeil is your all-purpose guy. He stopped the run, he get after the passer, and Anazorki gonna be your juice. So yeah, Anazorki gonna be your juice. He gonna be the guy that give you that explosion, that speed on the inside, some enough speed to go on the outside. But you know, it don't surprise me, man. When you get in an injury-prone trash bin, especially in free agency, this is what you get. You know, so it went from a torn quad, re-tear the quad, or another torn quad, and then you talking about, okay, now we talking about we going to it from that to now it's a knee. We got a knee scope or whatever. So I mean, that is what it is. You know, that is what it is. But I don't really think it's you know, that serious. especially if you got Anna Zorki stepping up. You don't suffer too many injuries in that area. So you got some guys that can go inside. You got some guys who can go inside and go outside. So they got some good players for sure. They got some good players for sure. So a bunch of good ones. So it's somebody else's time to step up and do their thing. So, but Brad Holmes he loved guys. They got an injury history. So that's just what it is. He loved guys who got an injury history. At some point, they'll figure it out and they'll learn. Draft healthy guys and durable guys. But that's probably what took him so long to sign too. That's another reason that probably took him so long to sign. He probably took so long to sign because he probably had the torn quad and a knee injury. And the number got to the point where it got so low, the Lions was like, well, shit, we can get him for this. If he can be healthy, then we can just get him for the low. I already know how they thinking. I know exactly how they thinking. So it don't surprise me none. But you need him for them important games. So if he ain't ready for the start of the season, that's cool. But if Anna Zorki can hold up and keep doing his thing, and that's it. Hey, he can ball out like he been balling out in training camp. And Wingo can do his thing, and we know the important person is this. If Anna Zorki can hold up, the other important guy is Broderick Martin, because he's the guy that most likely physically resembles DJ Reader. You know what I'm saying? That's the guy that, like, Anna Zorki, you perfectly fine with him on a rundown, let's say a short yardage run. It's third, fourth and one, they needed to win the game, or they needed to continue to drive, or you need to stop to win the game, right? You're going to put DJ Reader in there, and you're going to have Aleem McNeil in there. That's just what it is. You might have Anna Zorki on the edge to stop the run. But on the inside, you're going with the big fellas, right? So without DJ Reader, then you say, who the next biggest guy that I can think of on the roster? Broderick Martin. So that's why you're going to need him on them known rundowns and stuff to run. You need Broderick Martin to be him. That's where you're going to miss DJ Reader at. He give you a lot of other stuff too, but in that specific category and known short yardage situation, goal line, third and short, fourth and short, all that, you need that body in there. You need that body, and you need that big body guy in there that's going to eat up space. Well, God, what I do to get blessed with this great-ass parking space? Don't know, but I'm going to be lazy today because I'm tired. I don't feel like working out. I did my leg Sunday, and boy, oh boy, I didn't expect the pain that was going to come back from that leg day. I was running, and I was 0.10 above where I'm not going to say point. I was 0.10 ahead of schedule. I don't know if that did it. I added some reps to my squats. I don't know if that did it because I added 2 reps per set. Man, that shit made a difference. And I added 1 rep to my deadlift. So, because what I do is this, and I'll tell y'all this little secret. What I do is this. I don't have much time, so I try to maximize my time, whatever I do. That's why you see me brush my hair or, comb my hair while I'm going to work, while I'm driving. Shit, I don't, have no time for real like that. But one of the great things, I will squat. I would do a squat, and then I go do deadlifts. Like I superset them. So, right now I drop my weight to 315 squats, and I'll give y'all another secret. You don't have to lift heavy. You don't have to continue to lift heavy year round. You should cycle off lifting heavy I would say like you cycle off of like certain supplements, or bodybuilders cycle off steroids. Like I wouldn't say lift heavy. And like 315 for the legs is not really heavy for me. But I did like 4. I went up to from 12 to 14 reps. Then I grabbed the deadlift and I do like 5. I did 6 yesterday. So I don't do too many deadlifts like that. Like 5 is a good number for me. And I do 5 sets of those. And man, you'll feel it. And you'll build condition. When you superset or you circuit train, one more exercise I can add a circuit train. And you do that, it builds you burn more fat, you burn muscle. I mean, you burn more fat, you get more lean muscle, you burn more calories, you build conditioning. And the secret is for a lot of guys that's bigger with a lot of fat on your body, the key is this. A lot of people think is this, and they make this big mistake. They think, well, I'm gonna do a lot of cardio, I'm gonna lose the weight, and then I'm gonna build the muscle. No, don't you do it at the same time. And because once you lose the weight and you don't lift heavy or you don't lift enough, all that loose, you got all that loose skin now. So now your skin is loose. And now you trying to tighten the skin up. Like, nah. How you do it is you have to you have to like lift heavy while cutting weight. And people might say, this no, you can't do it. I do it all the time. High protein intake, good clean carbs. But you know what? If you want the sauce, you reach out to me and I'll point you in the right direction. So I don't want to give y'all too much. But yeah, but I can show y'all how to do it, bro. It's not hard. It's hard, you know, but it's the science of it ain't really hard. But yeah, appreciate y'all. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Check out Detroit Lions Talk playlist. Hit the link tree. Appreciate y'all, man. Find me everywhere there, from Instagram, Facebook, X, Spotify, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal. Probably the best way to reach me. The fastest is probably X, to be honest. So appreciate y'all. Peace.